Joining me now is Dr. Marc Serres, CEO of the Luxembourg Space Agency. Thank you so much for joining us today via Zoom.
Hi, Lisa. It's a pleasure to join you.
Now, we're both in Luxembourg, and for the past 15 years, Luxembourg has been a very active member of the ESA organization. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of this and how Luxembourg has played its part with ESA?
Yeah, the whole started already about 20 years ago with the first cooperation agreement with the European Space Agency. And after 5 years came the assessment and the decision to become a full member of the agency. And so in end of June 2005, we became officially the 17th member state of the agency. And at that time, the situation was quite different from let's say, the sector that we know today. And I would say these 15 years really made a big difference.
Can you tell us how, over those 15 years, the ecosystem in Luxembourg has altered and also across Europe?
So to become a member state is performing a lot of audits to understand who are the players in the country that are able to work with ESA. And at that time, this assessment was done with a group of something like 20 companies. And that means that some were already active because we had already this cooperation agreement, but a number of these 20 were just looked at with the perspective one day to become a player in one or the other program of ESA. And now the last edition of our space directory that is giving an overview of the complete ecosystem with companies and labs. It now contains about 60 players in Luxembourg. So you see, coming from less than 20, 15 years ago, we are now reaching 60 overall, which is really a huge change.
And when we think about the collaborations, there's something very exciting happening for next year, 2021, the European Space Resources Innovation Centre, which you're making a research centre in collaboration with ESA. Tell us about this.
Yeah, as you said, this is a cooperation with the European Space Agency, but it's coming out of our National Initiative on Space Resources. And what we have seen over the last years is that there is really a need to stimulate also the research side. And we have plenty of research groups, Europe and even worldwide, but we had no place where these can really come together and work together. And so we thought that this would really bring an added value to this research community. And knowing that our long-term focus is giving also an industrial and commercial dimension to the topic, we thought it cannot be only research. And this is why, at the end, we talk about an innovation center. And that means that it's going beyond purely bringing researchers together and making research on the topic.
And actually, just to probe that a little bit further, what do you actually mean by space resources?
So in 2018, we performed a study to better understand the value chain related to the space resources. And so we really identified steps. So it starts with all types of resources that you can find on a celestial body. I mean, it can be metallic resources, or for the moon, for example, the powder, the regoliths that you find on the moon. And you can use it to do something with it. And we identified use cases for a variety of these resources. And at the end, what we identified as a really high potential location to find resources and the resources linked to it, and the use case was the water that you can find on the moon to be used as a propellant. So this is what the study shows as the most probable application that will happen within the next 10 to 15 years. So those are the resources. And our research center here will focus also on a part of the value chain where basically there is not so much done for the moment, especially the extraction technologies and the processing technologies, so that once we know about a certain resource, we have also technologies to extract, process it, create a raw material that can be then used for specific use cases.
Dr. Marc Serres, thank you so much for your time, and also great thanks to the Luxembourg Space Agency for being a supporter of Asteroid Day.